and now we get a peek at some of the top players here for this Madden Ultimate Team matchup. Brandon Gaudin, Charles Davis ready to go in the booth. We hope you're ready to go at the controls. Let's play. Now ready to get this one started. And off we go in Madden Ultimate Team. To return it, Alvin Kamara. And a good effort on the return there. Gets him across the 30, up to the 33. So they'll come up first and 10 now from the 33. So the shotgun snap to Allen. This is complete to Michael Thomas. 7 yards the pickup there.
One thing we do know, he's going to get his catches. So if they move forward defensively, got to continue to focus on not giving up the big play when he does catch the ball in the secondary.
To throw again on second down. Allen. And this is caught. It's Jimmy Graham. And he'll be stopped right at midfield.
I think when they look at their offense, they think to themselves, weapons, weapons everywhere. And they want to move the ball around. They want to spread it to different people. But you absolutely know they want to get this man involved as well. And that's what they just did on that play.
From midfield, here's Allen. He'll air this one out deep for Davis. And this is taken in at the 5. Touchdown, New Orleans. Gabriel Davis, 50 yards. And the Saints have taken the early lead. Let's make no bones about it. On paper, they're the better team. They're at home. That's a strong opening drive.
And just think how many times we've seen this type of a matchup. Just what you said, better team at home should steamroll them. And we've seen it go the other way. Sometimes, though, they buy into it and understand we are the better team. Let's go out and prove it right now.
Extra point tacked on by Lambo. And that makes the score 7-0. Now after the touchdown, he'll kick this one away. Out of the end zone comes Johnson. And it's a pretty good return here as he'll get this up to the 29. Manning now on first down. That's complete to Calvin Johnson. And he's brought down after a very nice gain.
Defense gives up a touchdown the opening drive. Offense, you got to want to get out there and get those points back right now.
And that's a sharp throw there to get this drive off to a good start. Being chased out left. And he's left with no option here but to throw it away.
There's nothing like pressure to affect the accuracy and the timing of a guy trying to throw the football. And on that play, they ended up flushing him to his left, contacted him as he's trying to throw the football, and that led to the incompletion.
From midfield, here's Manning. He'll dump this to Bo. It's complete. 5 yards. Now it's 3rd and 5. I've worked with you long enough now to know you like that decision. Go safe, pressure coming, hit your guy underneath.
It's an excellent decision. but he knew it came with consequences, and that's him getting hit on the play, but able to dump it to his running back and gain some yardage. I liked everything about it, especially his ability to stay in the pocket and execute.
Throw left side complete. That's Bush. And they go backwards here, losing yardage back at the 48-yard line. It'll be a loss of 2 on the play, and it'll be 4th down. Manning to throw once more. Tries to force it to Megatron, and it's intercepted. Picked off by the corner and hit behind the line. He lost the football. It's loose. And now off to the races down the right side. And it's a Titans touchdown. Travis Kelce. Excellent work there to get in on the touchdown run. And the Titans are an extra point away from tying this thing up. Parkey with the extra point. And that will tie our score here in this opening quarter of play. Each team's had it. Each team has scored. 7-7 here as the kick's away. This fielded right at the goal line. And he'll be brought down at the 28-yard line, so the decision to bring it out of the end zone gets him 3 more. Getting set for their next drive, the New Orleans offense. And for them, a touchdown their last go-around. Obviously, they'll be hoping to do that again.
And when you start plotting for this...
Allen hit. He lost the football. It's picked up by the Titans. And they have the football and will take over at the 24-yard line. He was under duress, surveying, trying to find somebody to get the ball out of his hands. In the meantime, the defense, they took it out of his hands.
And when the ball snapped, I know exactly what the defense is thinking. Get a sack. Put him on the ground. But when you can also knock the ball free while doing so... Oh, there's the bonus for you as a defender.
And he just gets rid of it. Throws it away. The wise move there. Looked like nobody open. Now 2nd down.
I think we can all understand what they're thinking right now. They take over the ball in field goal range after the turnover, so they've got that in their hip pocket. But they've got to go for the end zone and turn this into a bigger points. They're thinking...
And a big loss here as he's taken down. Now on 3rd and long, they'll look to throw. And a flag comes in as that one falls incomplete. Well, let's see who this is on. So pass interference, the call. That's going to set him up with a 1st down.
And if it's a bang-bang play, maybe the flag stays in the official's pocket, but instead, he definitely impeded the receiver's right to catch the football. The officials letting the players know how the game's going to be called here in the 1st.
And now the ball comes out. Manning lost it. And this is picked up by the Saints. He's at the 40. The 20. Oh, he's hit. He lost the football. Put it on the carpet. And the offense is going to get the ball back. After all that, heck, it'll be a 1st down. 7-7, our score after 1. Manning gonna throw. Bringing it in, Jackson left side. And he's gonna lose yardage back to his own 1-yard line. That one unable to develop, never got going. A loss of a couple, and it's 2nd down. In his own end zone, it's Manning. Looking middle, and it's incomplete.
Quarterbacks work all the time on manipulating a defense with their eyes and their head movement. In this case, he just stared the receiver down. That allowed for excellent coverage, able to knock that one away.
From his end zone, it's Manning on 3rd and long. That's taken in by the tight end, Josiah DeGuara. And he will have a Titans 1st down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion. So a little more space to work with here from the 13 on 1st and 10. Working from the gun, Manning. Buying time to his left. And he goes down. It's a sack. They get him back at his own 3-yard line. After the sack on first down, Manning. And he'll be hit as he releases it, and that'll fall incomplete.
There's a lot about that play you could easily see coming. Backed up in the shadow of their own goal line, you know they're going to face pressure.
He's lucky his arm was going forward. It was close, but it was going forward.
Yeah, it could have been a safety or even giving up a defensive touchdown.
Got his man complete over the middle. It's Johnson. They do get 18, but even that won't be quite enough. It's 4th down. Here we go on 4th down with Manning. Quick completion here to Johnson. And they will get him down, but not before he gets very good yardage there, as that will lead us right into the 2-minute warning. A reminder coming up in a couple of minutes' time. We'll pay a visit to Jonathan Coachman, the coach in our EA Sports studios. We'll have a look back at the next-gen stats from this first half of action. And he'll be down at the 46. So they go from 146 to the other on a pickup of 8. Now a play fake. Manning. Flush to his right. And he wisely will throw that one away.
To this point, I've been impressed with the work defensively. They have not allowed a lot of receivers to run free. And there's another example, another incompletion.
Now Manning again. And that is incomplete. Well, the other day they told us when we've got 3rd and 5 or less, we have to be able to convert. And I guess every team would say that, Charles, but an opportunity missed there.
What they were trying to tell us is they believe it's a matchup game at that point. And they liked some matchups that they had, thought they could exploit them, unable to do so on that play.
Mike Vrabel saw him on the sideline. He didn't even hesitate. They will go for it on 4th. Manning now to throw. He'll get this complete to Jalen Reagor. And he is out of bounds, but not before he's inside the 30.
And that's a big pickup of a first down. And you know that all week, both sides of the ball, offense and defense, are going through every situation. And in this case, the offensive guys had the right play dialed up because defensively, you work on 4th down situations as well.
And deflating for the defense. They can't get the stop here.
It certainly didn't appear that that's where he wanted to go with the ball initially, so he tried to get something out of it by dumping it off to his running back unsuccessfully.
So now 2nd and 10 after the incompletion on first down. Down right around the 25. Throwing is Manning on 3rd down. Forced out to his left. And he can't find anywhere to go with it, and he goes down. Cam Chancellor picks up his 2nd sack of the afternoon. The Saints going to call the first of their timeouts as the clock will stop with 34 seconds to go before halftime. The kick by Parkey is good, and they take the lead here now at 10-7. So as it turns out, that sack doesn't wind up costing them, Charles. They at least get points, get 3 of them.
Yeah, that's where your kicker can really come to your rescue because, you know, after the sack, there was a little consternation there. Are we out of field goal range? Are we going to be able to get 3? In this case, he stepped right up and gave them exactly what they needed.
And a good return as he'll be stopped just shy of the 30-yard line. The Saints offense on the field, ready to get their drive started. And with 25 seconds to go, we'll see how they want to play this. Kamara's got the first down and then some. And he'll be out of bounds, but able to get it up past the 45. Although his reputation as a speedy runner precedes him, it's always fun to watch him work.
It is eye-opening, isn't it? Because when you see him get the ball and just go, in addition to that speed, it helps out his blockers. They don't have to hold blocks for long because he's just going to speed right past them.
Well, this is intercepted. He was trying to get it to Davis. Picked by the safety, Taylor Mays. Well, Charles, you know, so close to halftime there. You throw the interception. Not only that, you do give it to them in plus territory as well.
Yeah, they were pushing real hard to try and get something more on the board on their side of the ledger right before the half. Looking at it with 20/20 hindsight, though, might have been better to hand it off a few times, hoping to get something to break instead of putting the ball in the air and, of course, putting the ball in jeopardy.
So after the INT, it's Manning. He's got his tight end over the middle. That's Ferkser. And with just 4 seconds left in this first half, a timeout call. Give him 9 there on the first down completion. So with 4 seconds to go in the half, here's the field goal unit onto the field. And Parkey's kick is good. That's it for the first half. 2 more quarters to go. We'll have plenty more to see after the break. And we welcome you back live now inside the booth alongside Charles Davis. I'm Brandon Gaudin, set and ready to rock for the third quarter. The Titans hold the lead, and they'll get the football first as the third quarter gets underway. Taken at the goal line. And he takes this near the 25. Just a little pass there. Call it the 26. The Titans offense set to begin the drive. And Charles, they've got the lead. Put your coaching hat on here now. What's the game plan for the second half?
I think getting the running game going a little bit more, because I thought in the first half they didn't get it moving the way that they would like. They had success throwing it, but I think these first couple of drives, they'll want to get those running backs going and give them more opportunities, and I will guarantee you that those guys were lobbying for them in the locker room at halftime.
He'll buy some time right. He's got the tight end Ferkser right side complete. And he'll go out near midfield at the 49. A big play that time on the catch and run. Now Manning. Dancing to his left. Nothing open downfield, so he'll throw it away.
So much for the best laid plans and best designed plays. That was good coverage along the sidelines. No place for that one to get in there. It sails incomplete.
Again, they'll throw with Manning. Steps away to his left. And he'll just get rid of it. An important play right here, 3rd and 10.
And I would expect pressure here.
Shotgun now for Manning. That's incomplete, but there is a flag down, so hang on. A big call coming on 3rd down. So they decline it as that will bring up 4th.
And I know that yardage and field position are keys to any game played, but you've got to consider downs when you're talking about penalties, and they wisely did not take that one and made it 4th down.
On now is the Titans punter. And surprisingly, this is the first punt of the game for either team. On the return, it's Kamara. A good kick that time, but also a pretty good 15-yard return. And the Saints will take over with a first down and 10. So from inside the 20, here's 1st and 10 at the 18. Trying to shake off the interception. He'll look to throw. They'll get this out to Kamara. The ball is out. Kamara fumbled it. It's picked up by the Titans. And his guys get the football at the 23-yard line.
So, partner, that play broke huge. And when you can get a guy into the open field after the catch, he does actually turn into a running back. But in this case,
that's not his role.
No, not ultimately, because he didn't do what? He didn't secure the football. And if he had done that, that play would have been spectacular. Instead, he turns it over.
Yeah, a big play, all for naught. They run on first down with Jackson, and he can only manage to get a couple. 2nd and 8 coming up.
Certainly a nice job there by the defense rallying to the football and getting him on the ground, but I think the play gets made by the defensive front, because if they can't get upfield, their job is to go ahead and get low, almost get into a ball sometimes, stack things up, and make it difficult for the runner to find a hole. A big hole there. How about him handling the point of attack? Just positioning himself so that run could go right off of his backside and deep into the secondary.
On play action, it's Manning. Flushed out right. And it'll be intercepted. Picked up by the Hall of Famer Junior Seau. And the Saints are going to take over here on the INT at their own 5-yard line. He got out of the pocket there, was wondering what he was going to do with it, but I think he was calling, his receiver was calling for the ball, wasn't he?
He certainly was. The problem, he called for it too late, and when he delivered, they were all over him in the secondary and came up with the interception.
Now a throw here to his running back. That catch good for only a couple.
And that's a good job there by the corner. We do talk about this a lot, that a lot of corners see their job as simply covering receivers. Tackling isn't everyone's thing. But in this case, he came up quickly and made a nice, short tackle.
Showed some strong running, but quickly corralled just beyond the 10-yard line. 4 yards on the pickup there, as it'll leave him with a third and about 4 more for a first. Allen. And the catch made. This is Emmanuel Sanders. He's at the 50. He's at the 30. 10, 5, touchdown, New Orleans. Emmanuel Sanders, 89 yards. And the Saints, if they convert the extra point, they'll have the lead. Lambo to add on the extra point. And this puts him on top by a penny. It's 14-13. And Lambo now, after the touchdown, he'll kick this one away. This taken in at the goal line. And they will wrangle it down a couple yards shy of the 30. The Titans offense set to begin the drive. And the interception thrown in the red zone last time. We'll see if they can rebound.
I just have to think the last thing he said as they went back out there was, don't do that again. What do you think?
What do you think?
Yeah, I think that. I think that not only did he say that, but he also told him, let's put it in the end zone that it's supposed to be in, all right? The end zone we're trying to score. I know we're being a little bit facetious here, but the bottom line is take care of the football, and everything else should flow from there.
Quick lesson, never ask the play-by-play guy a question.
Hey, you're my partner. I know you're right there with me.
They had the incomplete pass on second down. Now they need a big play here, 3rd and 10. Now Manning. And that will be incomplete.
How about some applause for the defense there? They forced him to throw that one into coverage, and just like that, they're staring at a 4th down. Well done.
On now is the Titans punter, as he'll kick it away for the 2nd time. His first punt, 48 yards. This one looks equally as good. Is going to do it for this 3rd quarter of action. You are watching Madden Ultimate Team on EA Sports. Getting set for their next drive, the New Orleans offense. They're holding on right now to that slim advantage in a one-score game. And you hear a lot about 2-minute offense and 4-minute offense. Obviously, the 4-minute offense applies here. How do they run that effectively?
Yeah, really what the 4-minute offense is you're just trying to grind the clock. So you want consistent gains, steady gains. Doesn't have to be big plays, but it has to be plays that gets first downs and keeps the ball away from your opponent.
But certainly throwing the ball is in the mix here.
It certainly is. Just make sure that you're careful with it. And again, get those first downs, keep possession of the football.
The tackle by Troy Polamalu. Clock continuing to run. They'll probably wind this all the way before snapping it on second down. Working out of the shotgun. Here's Allen. Looking long for Thomas. A leap, and he's got it. He got it. And this will get him all the way inside the Tennessee 20. It's a big play there for the Saints. So the big play means just like that, they'll operate from the red zone now on first down. And he'll get about 3 as he's taken down at the 14-yard line. Able to stay in bounds, and the clock keeps rolling. And this defense right now backed up in the red zone. Another touchdown, it's over. They've got to stand tall quickly.
Been in this spot before. Now there's a little bit of desperation creeping in. And all you're doing when you're talking to your defensive teammates is, first guy there, hold him up. Second, third guy in, rake at the football. Get it out. We've got to create a turnover because one more score, and this game's over.
So first and goal, 6 points here would go a long way toward wrapping this one up. They'll try to run it in with Murray. And he'll take it into the end zone for the Saints touchdown. Latavius Murray taking it in from 7 yards away. And the Saints add on to their lead. Point after by Lambeau, up and good. And that will ensure that it will take a touchdown and a 2-point conversion to tie it. And Lambeau now, after the touchdown, he'll kick this one away. And they're going to mark that where it went out of bounds. So really good starting field position up past the 40-yard line. So good starting field position for him here as they come up 1st and 10 at their own 42. Here's Manning to throw, eluding the pressure right. And he's left with no option here but to throw it away.
Yeah, that one sailed on him. You've got to make sure you give your receiver a chance to come down inbounds because they are very gifted. They'll make the circus catches, but they make them out of bounds. That does you no good.
Hauled in over the middle by Rager. And able to rip off a big chunk of yardage before being dropped inside the 40. So signs of life in what's been a dormant offense in this second half. Here's 1st and 10. Back to throw. Manning. He finds his man. Complete. That's Bush. 3 yards the gain there. 2nd down. Now Manning. A battle for it, and it's intercepted. Picked off by Stephon Gilmore.